So I've just watched Grave Encounters 1 and 2. So the main plot of the main story is in Grave Encounters is that they go to Collingwood, I think it's called Collingwood Asylum, and they are like this paranormal investigators. Like, so if you're from the UK and if you heard this program, it is called Most Haunted. So it's like paranormal investigators, and they go in like haunted houses or hotels or like asylums, and that's what basically this group is that go in this asylum. So they basically think that this asylum is fake and not haunted. But in the naked eye of the cameras that they set up, it is definitely haunted, and they don't know how or why, but when they are asleep, time changes, and as time goes on, it's not even morning anymore, it's still nighttime. So they think it's still like in the middle of the night. And then basically they go around this asylum, and all of a sudden crazy chaos occurs. And then that's when Lance, Sasha, TC, Kenny, and mainly I think that's it, go around the asylum. And then the last one basically standing is Lance, but he disappears. So we don't actually know where Lance goes in the first end of the first one. He's just stuck in a tunnel. But then the second one, it does take the piss out of the first one, and then they think it's fake, but it is generally a good movie. So the second one is filmed by a YouTuber like myself and other people that is doing a movie review from the Grave Encounters, but he wants to explore if they're actually missing, because they are actually missing in real life in the film. So he goes to explore the asylum and tries to shout their names in the asylum, but the what's his name? I'm just talking to my baby. I think it's Kenny. They found out that Kenny hanged himself, suicide, which is quite suspicious why he's done that since letting the other crew go in there. And then this guy tries to go to Los Angeles and find this guy that filmed Grave Encounter, well, produced it, and obviously made millions out of the movie that the first lot did. But he's denying all odds that it was fake, which that guy and the other crew said it doesn't look fake at all. It looks kind of real. So they all go and find out in the asylum where about Lance is, or Sasha, or anybody of the other crew that is missing. So they obviously do the same thing that the first Grave Encounters crew go through. Obviously they go round and set up cameras. Then the same aspect goes around again with the same thing. So like different times. Does it go into daytime at all? It just goes nighttime. But they do find Lance, and he's kind of fucked up. He's got one-eyed blind eye from the first movie that the ghost of the surgeon did do to him, and he said that he was better now. So he's kind of fucked up. So he's got one eye that he can't really see out of, and then he's gone batshit crazy. He doesn't make sense at all. But there's like I think he's fighting a demon, because the demon writes on the wall that he needs to finish the video or the tape, but he doesn't know what he's on about. So he tries to film it himself to go through the red door, which I find very confusing, because I don't know what that red door represents, to be honest, because it wasn't in the first one, which I find quite confusing, because obviously you go through it and you escape hell, That's what I think it represents. But why didn't the first one have that so Lance could escape? Which I don't get. So he tries to do it. So he tries to finish the tape. Obviously it doesn't work, and he goes ape shit and throws stuff and shit. And he doesn't understand why it's not working. So the other guy and the girl that is left from the new crew has to defeat one of them. So one of them has to fight each other to go through the red door. So that lad thinks, fuck it, I'll just kill her because she's probably not going to do it herself. And then he does it in the end, but with his own camera, and then he picks up the camera. Obviously, I think Lance is dead because I don't see him anymore, or he's disappeared. That the demon that he was fighting against, I don't know. Yeah, so the lad that is left in the second one, he finally goes through the red door, and he has obviously escaped the asylum. He's back to reality. Yeah, but he still doesn't look like he's the same guy that he started out as. Obviously he goes back to the producer that made Grave Encounters first, and then he makes a second, obviously the second Grave Encounters movie that we're actually watching. So that is 1 and 2 plot summary of it. So mainly my favourite out of the two is the first one. Obviously the first ones are better than the second ones, but I'm just glad they didn't make a third one because it wouldn't have made sense why. So I'd give the first one probably a 9 out of 10. It's my favourite one. It is a classic gem. So please do watch that one and let me know how you what your thoughts are on that and stuff. The second one, I'm gonna do downgrade it. It's gonna be about like a 4 out of 10. It is good. I just don't rate it as the first one, obviously. So yeah, so if you do like this video and wanting more content from movie reviews from me, please comment, like and subscribe, and see you in another life. Bye.